Yo, what's good, YouTube? I am back. Yes, I am back. I know it's been a minute. I know, y'all. But like I said, it's been a lot of stuff going on. Been trying to just work and just a lot of stuff I've been doing, y'all. But we back with these videos. We are back. And what do we got today? We got the funniest Larry Bird welcome to the league story ever told. So we about to get straight into it. Let's get it. I'm glad to be back, y'all. I'm glad to be back. Yes. So let's get straight into the video. We ain't gonna do too much talking, y'all, but y'all know how it goes. So let's get straight into the video. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let me know if my camera's good too, because some people said they wanted me to make it a little bit bigger. So I just did make it a little bit bigger. You know, because I know some people like me to be in the corner and be able to see everything. So just let me know. Let me know, y'all. Let me know in the comments if this is good. Let me know if my audio's good. Let me know if my camera's good and everything. But let's get straight into this video, y'all. No more talking. Let's get it.
My first year in the league, my first two games were Michael Jordan and then Larry Bird. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tear Larry Bird's ass. So Larry heard me say to the coach, put me in. Because Charles Barkley came in drunk as hell, right? He was hurting that day.
And I was blasted, I'm not gonna lie. And we had a lunch, we were doing shots and everything.
Was that the only time you played while intoxicated?
No.
And Charles Barkley comes to the game hungover. You know? You could smell it on him. Boy smells like a sailor, man, like possum nuts, you know? So
I don't remember anything about that game. First of all, I was so pissed, but I was so drunk, too.
The ball movement by the Sixers, and Charles takes a tumble.
So I get a call from my agent, and he says, I think we got a deal. You're going to the Lakers. And I was so excited. So me and my boys went out to celebrate. We started getting drunk in the middle of the day. My agent calls me back about 3 hours later. He said, the Sixers pull out the deal. And we got a game that night. I have no idea what happened that game.
You know your stats? Did you?
I do not even remember the game, actually.
Larry Bird comes in the game, they start it, and he goes, Charlie, you've been out all night, right? Here, take this with you. Boom, he starts lightening up Charles Barkley.
Bird for three. Charlie was in his face. Larry Bird just rose up. Nothing but net.
Larry Bird's like, oh, you've been out all night, huh?
Right.
Poof, take that. Gives him about 10 points real quick.
He smelled it on him.
Smelling on him, right? So then he be look over our coach, Jim Lionel, as he backpedaled back Larry Bird. He goes, give me somebody else. So they put in Rick Mahorn, and he look at Rick and say, if you got a whole ass, you got to make 2 trips, boy. You can't check me. Why? Larry Bird just talked.
Bagley for Bird, down the lane, 2 more.
It's kind of crazy because now that I'm reacting to this, I never knew that Charles Barkley was drunk in this game, and I've reacted to I've seen these highlights before, so that's why I love doing these videos, because you find out details and more details of different videos as you go. Like, it's crazy because I never knew he was drunk. Like, that's wild. But let's get straight into it. That's crazy.
Then he went over to Rick Mahorn. Come on, Rick, you can't check me. You too big. Boom. Finish Rick off. Then he go, give me that guy over there, Armageddon. And Armageddon come in. And one thing about Armin, people thought when they passed the ball into the post with Armageddon, he wouldn't pass it back out. It's because they kept trading him so many times, and he was colorblind. That's why he held onto the ball. He didn't know what team he was on. That's true story. Then he went over to Armageddon. Come on, Armin, you still colorblind? Bring your ass out here. Boom. So I'm the only one left. Yeah, like always talking, man.
Armin went to the left hand, spun it off the board, and we're tied at 6. Bird back quickly.
So I'm saying, so I'm like, put me in, coach. Right? So the whole time I'm going, coach, put me in the game. Put me in, coach. I want him. So he's lightening up Armageddon.
Which puts him 3rd in the league behind Charles, who is 2nd. Bird.
And he struts back like only Larry Bird can do. You know, he trotting back, he looks over at the bench, and he goes, hey, coach, put the rookie in. I was like, yeah, put me in. You better not hope you don't put me in. And then Jimmy goes, Jake, go get him. And the guy, coach, I'm the only one left, right? So he put me in. And I go in, I go, yeah, what you want to do? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get it on. So I went out there, I said, come on, man, let's go. Let's go. He gave me a pump fake, man. Back in the day, I could jump that high. And he gives me a pump fake, and I jumped clear across his head. I jumped up in there, came back down. He said, stupid, bap, hit a three. And when I come back down, he looks at me and goes, stupid rookie, boom, and hits a three-pointer. Bird open. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's one. He's Larry Bird. You know, and now the only thing that's going on in my mind is all the white people in Knickerbocker watching this, right? So I live in the Lower East Side, and we have a bridge that separates pretty much the white from the black. It's the Manhattan Bridge. The Italians and Irish live in Knickerbocker, and they were all Larry Bird fans. We were all Julius Erving fans. So all growing up, I used to cry every time Larry Bird got the best of Julius Erving.
They go to Bird, isolated with Jay, spins around him. Yes, sir.
And Jay knew he was beat.
So when I finally got drafted and I got a chance to play against Larry Bird, and I knew everybody in Knickerbocker, all Irish, Catholic, Italians were going to be watching, all the brothers and black and brown people were going to be watching on this side. I was like, all right, second game in the NBA. Here we go, baby, showtime. So I'm like, okay, the next time I'm just going to play him this way. I'm not going to jump.
Right.
So I was like, okay, next time I ain't going to jump. So he looked at me and said, oh, you ain't going to jump? Bap! Hit another one. And he's laughing hysterically, goes, you're not going to jump against the Birdman? Whap! Hits another one.
Up front. Bird open. Good. Clockwork. Yeah.
So 6 points in not 25 seconds. So I'm going, shit, now what do I do? So I'm caught between the fart and the shit. So I'm just, I'm like half jumping, half jumping. I look like a damn orangutan. What to do? Now I'm panicking. And he just gives me a pump fake, crosses over, hits another.
Bird across the lane, draws foul.
We got 9 points now, Ben. 9. And it's 3 straight times down. So I'm starting to think when we run back down, maybe I shouldn't play basketball. Maybe I wasn't that good. Now I'm running back down listening to what my daddy said. Boy, you should have been a brick mason. You know what I'm saying? Shit, maybe I can't play in this damn league. These boys is good. Maybe I should have been a brick mason. You know, what the hell am I doing here? I can't go home now. If this guy scores one more bucket, I'm thinking suicide. It really was. I was like, what the? That's how bad. I went back down.
Wow, he said suicide's crazy. Like, if he really, like, is that joke? Like, he said serious. Like, he said serious. Like, yo, that's yeah. But I'm not surprised because back in the day, it's definitely different than what it is now today. It's a lot more resources and things, and not nowadays. So it's like, but back then, a lot of stuff was very, very limited. So if he was thinking about suicide, like, that's wild. That's crazy.
And I was like, well, I bet you can't take me in the post. He goes, he came back down again, right? I said, I bet you can't take me on the post. Post me up. 5 down, he calls. They throw the ball in the post. Gave me one of these, run on post.
Bird backs up on Williams, hit it, and it counts. Well, as Jason Williams leaves the court,
He's
trying
getting
to figure out
cooked.
what he did wrong.
He's getting cooked.
Really didn't do anything wrong. You know what he did wrong? He guarded Larry Bird when Larry Bird is playing very well. One of those nights there's nothing you can really do. I mean, you can play excellent defense. There's no question about that. And then all of a sudden, Larry will burn you for 4, 5, 6 shots in a row. He's going to the right side. He's going to the left side. This time he's backing down. A little turnaround jump shot.
Now I'm like, oh, shit.
Never
Larry
go home
Bird,
again.
It's a wrap now. The only thing on my
how
mind
Julius felt.
is Mayflower. And you know what Mayflower is, right? That's the moving company. 1-800-Mayflower. I got to move out of the neighborhood. So I ran back down. I told him, I said, look, you want to fight? So I just started grabbing him.
Wiggins is 1-on-3, and he's going to take it. And Jason Williams pushed off.
So the second half starts, and I'm on the bench, and he starts lighting up Charles Barkley again. He's lighting up Rick Mahorn. Then he's lighting up Arm McGillian.
So the Sixers and Minute is back into the lineup for Philadelphia. Bird for 3. Bird to Gamble to Bird. Back outside. Bird for 3.
So now, second half starts, and the same thing. Larry starts lighting up 1. Lighten up another one.
Yeah.
Lighten up another one. They get to me at the end of the bench. I start looking up in the stands with the fans. Right? And the coach comes down to the bench. You got nobody else to put in the game. And he looks at me, and I start looking into the stands with the fans. I wouldn't give no eye contact to Jimmy Lyon and the coach. And I was like, please, don't put me back in there with that white guy. Please, whatever you do. I was like, please don't put me back in.
Right.
Now, that's the only punk story you're going to get from me. Because I was scared to go in the game to play against Larry Bird. It was the first time in my life I was ever scared to be go into a basketball game.
That's wild, man. That is crazy. That's why I say Larry legend, yo. Larry Bird was a beast, and people don't believe it still to this day. Like, I'm telling you, if you got them basketball skills and you put it to work, man, you can beat any. Like, I'm telling you, Larry Bird was a beast, man. People need to wake up for real.
So fast forward about 6-7 years later, I make the All-Star team. And then when I got to the rookie team, the All-Star game, I walk in and Larry Bird's the coach. And he's our coach. And when you make the All-Star team, you go in and they have your minutes on because our Eagles are so big and people think there's coaching that goes on in that game. Oh, in the NBA, there's really no coaching. The NBA is 80% personnel. That's your team. 10% coaching, 10% luck. That's how you win games. But you go in and minutes are on the refrigerator, and I go in and I say, "Hey, how you doing, Coach?" And Larry Bird looks at me and goes, "Your minutes on the refrigerator." Your minutes on the refrigerator. I was like, "Thanks, Coach." And I started walking over to go see my minutes. He goes, "You fucking rookie." Mother effing rookie. Because that's what he had called me. Yeah. He called me and put the MF the rookie in the game way back.
Crazy.
So, and that's the only thing he said to me. So he remembered him lighting me up all those days.
Bird backs up on Williams, hit it, and it counts. Well, as Jason Williams leaves the court trying to figure out what he did wrong.
Who was the biggest shit talker now that we're talking about this that you played against?
The best shit talkers in the NBA. Larry Bird was one.
Because, I'm playing against Bird, who's a legendary shit talker.
But Bird didn't talk trash to you,
Oh,
did he?
my God. Bird talked trash to everybody.
I remember one time we were playing the Celtics. Larry says, "Chuck, can I talk to you a second?" I said, "Sure. What's up, LB?" He says, "Yo, man, y'all being disrespectful to me."
You guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, "What are you talking about?"
He's like, "Yeah, y'all being disrespectful." I said, "What are we doing?" He says, "Y'all got a white guy trying to guard me." I'm like, "What?"
Bird wants the ball on Bob Thornton, who's in the game. Hits again.
Well, they need to put a speed guy on Bird. That was a good switch by Thornton that time.
He got there quickly, but Bird hits anyway.
He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me." That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says,
"Hey, man, don't put a white guy on me. That's just fucking disrespectful." I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hanslick. You remember John Hanslick?
No, I don't
6'7", Notre Dame guy, white guy, really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out.
Here's where you don't want to let Bird kill you. That's that quick move, once again, by Larry Bird. Hanslick just has not been able to play. That's his fourth foul. All right, watch him push and shove inside. Hanslick, who takes nothing off anybody, pushing and shoving with Bird. Hanslick doing a good job denying, then picks up the foul. That's his fifth.
And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me. You disrespected me by putting a white guy on me.
I feel you.
But that's Larry, because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers.
Yeah.
But that was Larry Bird.
The one I really hated to guard was Larry Bird. He was not a nice guy.
Bird against Elo with 10 on the shot clock. A shot. And, of course, a basket.
Matter of fact, there was one game, and he was having a pretty rough first half.
So that night against the Celtics, I thought I was playing some pretty good defense on him. In the first half, he was like 1 for 9 or something like that.
I kind of puffed up on him and walked beside him and was like, "Yeah, you're 1 for 10. I was like, "That's defense, and he just kind of looked at me and said, "There's 2 halves."
And when we came out in the second half, that's when he told me, "I hope your mom's not watching because I'm about to embarrass you." And I was like, "Why would you say that to me?"
And he came back out and hit about 10 in a row on me. And the last one was left-handed. And he asked me if my mother was watching. because he wanted to embarrass me. So
Larry now over Elo. Larry wants it. He got it.
Yeah, he wound up with like 31, so it was embarrassing. And I did call.
I got a quick question for y'all. So, if Larry Bird wasn't injured, or some of his injuries that he had, how many championships do you think he would have? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how many championships Larry Bird would have if he was not injured. If he didn't face a lot of those injuries that he had, let me know a number in the comments of how many championships he would have. You know, let me know, y'all. Let me know. I think like 7 or 8. I think he's definitely passing Jordan. For me, I think. Because like you said, if you do your history on him, he could have been the face of the NBA and not Michael Jordan if he didn't get hurt. So people got to do your history. Do your history. That is the truth. Do your history. But yeah. All right, let's get back into it. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think, how many championships Larry Bird would have if he wasn't injured. If he didn't face a lot of injuries.
Call her and ask her, and she was like, "Yes, I was watching." So I was embarrassed. Yeah.
Feels like there's probably more stories about Bird that are told than any other player.
Because he was the best trash talker ever. So Leon Wood was one of my teammates, and we're sitting in the locker room getting ready for the three-point shooting contest.
I was with the Clippers, right? So I'm halfway pissed off. So that year, they put me in the three-point shoot.
And the first two shooters up, Norm Nixon of the Clippers, and there's Norm taking what many players consider to be the easiest shot from the sideline.
I'm like, oh man, I didn't shoot threes. I never practiced for it.
Norm Nixon, outstanding guard for many years with the Lakers. Look at the concentration on him.
So we go back and we back getting ready to shoot it. So Larry walks in. He goes, Norm.
And I was kind of just talking to Leon, trying to calm him down, and we had all these three-point shooters in there. Bird comes in and says, "Which one of you is going to come in second place?" So, like, which one of you going to come in second place?
So first words through the door.
Which one of you going to come in second place? Dan?
It was over.
I'm sitting around. Nobody said nothing. It was one of the best scenes I've ever, I'm looking around. I'm not in the contest, so I can't say anything. Nobody said a word. And I says, man, I wish we had casinos. We could bet on Larry Bird gonna win this three-point shooting contest. Because nobody said a thing. I mean, I was like, this thing is over. This is a wrap.
You know, everybody here shoot for second place. And I was so mad that I had practice, so I could at least do something. Everybody shooting, everybody going for second place.
You at the three-point competition, walking in the locker room, who's playing? Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I felt so bad because Leon Wood never crossed the three-point line. All he did was he always shot threes. So I thought he might be the competition. When I walked in there, he's sitting there, and I said, okay, now they're down to the nitty-gritty. Who's coming in second? Because you already know who's going to win this. I think they were a little nervous.
And after Larry Bird hit 11 straight threes in this final round, he decided to hit one off the backboard just for fun.
Oh, wait a second, off the glass.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing.
Feels like there's probably more stories about Bird that are told than any other player.
Because he was the best trash talker ever.
My first. Alrighty, y'all. That was a good video right there. That was a good video, man. That was a good one. Also, I want to say, some of these videos that I do get are narrated, so it's like me putting them together. I'll react to videos just to get it clear, because I know some people say, it's like some comments I see, it seemed like I made the video. No, I'm reacting to the people that made the video. So if you hear something off, that's them, not me, y'all, okay? And there's things that I do know that's right and wrong about Larry. So don't think that I don't know, all right? I do know, y'all. I definitely know, all right? But yeah, we're gonna wrap up this video, man. I'm gonna get into another video for y'all. We got the documentary coming. I only put the documentary on pause because of a lot of things I've been trying to handle, and I know that takes like a really long time to do. So I wanted to just make sure I get some good videos out for y'all. And I'm thinking about, I think I might change it. I think I'm gonna go live, y'all. So look out. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live, you know, one of these days, and we're going to go and do that documentary, and I'm gonna break it up while we're live, all right? And I'm gonna start doing live reactions too for YouTube, you know, because I want to start doing it. I really want to start doing it. I'm gonna start going live. Like probably my next video I'm gonna do is probably most likely I'm gonna go live where we all can talk and enjoy the live, and then I'm gonna upload it so y'all definitely see your comments and stuff like that. Like I'll have the chat like on the side of the screen, kind of like how Twitch is, so YouTube and everything will see y'all, and that also we'll get it done. But yeah, I got some ideas, y'all. I got some ideas. Never will leave y'all hanging and just be like I said, I got a life, I got things I got to do. I never ever try to take these breaks, but it's just sometimes just things happen. Life hits you, y'all. And we also know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, to be honest. You know, it's a lot of craziness going on, so just got to make sure you stay close to your friends and your family and all this type of stuff. So, but yeah, we out of here. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button, turn on that bell. Got another video for y'all. I'm going to be going live and all that good stuff to check in on everybody, to give y'all updates on everything. So, but yeah, I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.